Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to episode 12 of Lancer Recap. I'm your host, Jose Ramos-Flores, as I get ready to bring you everything Longwood sports. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Cue the intro. The men's basketball team played one game this week, which was against Presbyterian in Clinton, South Carolina. Going into this matchup, they were without Jonathan Massey, the reigning Big South Player of the Week, who won it after scoring 31 points against Winthrop. It was the veteran guards in Napper and Houston who stepped up big in this game, but a collective team effort was able to pull off the win. Able to stop any run the Blue Hose were trying to have and keeping them ahead the whole time, Lancers win 81-73 in a season sweep of Presbyterian. 3 Lancers end up in double figures as Michael Christmas finishes with 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. D.A. Houston puts up 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists as well. And our Lancer of the game, Waylon Napper, puts up a season high of 26 points, also adding 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals on 6-8 field goal shooting, and 14 of 17 at the free throw line, all in 35 minutes. The team currently sits with a record of 16-11 and 4-8 in Big South play, currently 5th in the standings. 2 matchups coming up this week as they start off here in Farmville, Virginia in the JPB. They'll face UNC Asheville on the 21st. Last time they faced, they only lost by 4, so some momentum after 2 wins should benefit the Lancers. Then on the 24th, they'll take on Radford in their home court. Last time they met, it ended 69-58 in favor of the Highlanders. So the Lancers look to leave a message in this game. As always, we wish our team the best of luck. The women's basketball team also had one game this week. It took place in the JPB as they matched up against Presbyterian as we take a look at some highlights courtesy of the ESPN Plus crew. Defense was the narrative throughout the first half as Long was looking to deny the ball inside as Adriana Ship Davis little hesitation inside for the tough lay with the right hand. This gave her 1,000 career collegiate points for number 3. On the other side of the court, the Blue Hose used their height and length to collapse as soon as any Lancer entered the paint. As Malaya Brown able to knock down the 3, credit Bailey Williams the assist. Adriana Ship Davis, nice little crossover, able to get to the free throw line jumper and cashes it in. Right here, another play, Adriana McIntyre and Hamilton Leroy missed 5 games, able to come back and swish the bucket at the free throw line. In the second half, Presbyterian was able to knock down shots as they ended with a field goal percentage of 50% on the dot to the Lancers' 37%. McIntyre inside, she leads the team with an assist. She's able to find Ann Hamilton Leroy another mid-range jumper as she cashes it in. This and being able to grab rebounds and eventually put the game away as McIntyre drives inside and one. An amazing play by Kiki McIntyre. Final play of the game, no call. Adriana Ship Davis able to muscle her way inside. Lancers unfortunately lose 67-52. Some standouts from the game include Malaya Brown, who puts up 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. Adriana Ship Davis, as mentioned before, joining the 1,000-point club, finishes the night with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And our Lancer of the game, Kiki McIntyre, the only Lancer to notch double figures. She ends the night with 12 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal, shooting 5 of 8 from the field in 32 minutes of play. The team currently sits with an overall record of 6-19 and 3-9 in Big South play. Currently 8th in the standings as they have 2 matchups coming up this week. On the 21st, it's against UNC Asheville in their home court. Last time they faced an 8-point victory for Asheville, 69-61. After that, at home, they face Radford and Farmville, Virginia in the JPB, a matchup that ended 64-59 in favor of the Highlanders last time. Longwood looks to get revenge in these 2 games and add to the win column. As always, we wish our Lancers the best of luck. The softball team comes out the Pirate Clash here where they notched 2 victories last weekend. On the 16 against Marshall, had Sophia Knock hit her first home run as the Lancers couldn't get over the hump 6-3 in favor of the Herd. On the 17th, a rematch against Marshall had Longwood lose 6-2, but against Fairfield, the Lancers got together and pulled off a massive win, 8-0. That had Kaylee DeVivi end the game with a walk-off bomb. Finally, on the 18th, a doubleheader against East Carolina started with Longwood handing them their first loss of the season. Final score 5-2. But the Pirates get their revenge as they ended the weekend with a 6-0 win over the Lancers. Our Lancer of the game is the sophomore from Shawnee, Kansas, Maggie Chapman. 0-0 had a career high 9 strikeouts, also stopping an RBI. Double in the bottom of the 6th, handing the first loss to the Pirates of the season. And all 3 wins of Longwood, she's been at the pitcher's mound in 37 innings pitched. She striked out 30 batters. The team currently sits at 3-8 and look to this weekend where they'll compete in the Plainsman Invitational in Auburn, Alabama, kicking off on the 23rd of February, first up against Northern Iowa at 10 a.m., followed by a matchup against number 24 ranked team in the nation, Auburn at 1 p.m. On the 24th, they'll face Southeast Missouri at 10 a.m., followed by another matchup against Auburn, also at 1 p.m., which you can stream on ESPN+. Then on the 25th, the Lancers will end their weekend with another matchup versus Northern Iowa. We hope nothing but the best and wish the best of luck to our Lancers. The Longwood baseball team come off an absolutely dominating weekend as they face Siena College with a doubleheader on the 17th and a matchup on the 18th. The Lancers started off with a message in their first match, winning 27-13. Later in the afternoon, they managed to keep the same magic in the second game as they won 12-2. Then the following day, Longwood ended the game in a sweep final score 14-1. Our Lancer of the game throughout the first weekend is the senior from South Chesterfield, Virginia. Drew Camp was able to notch the highest batting average for the team with a .462. With OPS, a combined percentage of on base and slugging, he notched a team-high 1.346. Absolutely insane. Also adding 11 total bases, 5 runs, and 6 hits. The team sits with a record of 3-0 and are looking to continue the dominance they showed this past weekend. As of the recording of this video, the 20th, they would be facing VCU. I'll recap this matchup for all you next week. After that, they look at the upcoming weekend as they remain at home in Farmville, Virginia at the Buddy Bolden Stadium to face Iona on all 3 days. On the 23rd, it's a game at 4 p.m. On the 24th, they play at 2 p.m. And finally, on the 25th, they'll end their weekend at 1 p.m. So definitely make sure to go out and support the team. And as always, we wish our Lancers the best of luck. The Lacrosse team comes off a matchup versus Liberty, which took place on the 17th. The game started off very defensive heavy, but towards the end of the first, Liberty was able to take a 5-1 lead headed into the second. A goal by the Lancers put them only down 3, but a scoring surge by the Flames put them ahead 9-2 at halftime. After that, the Flames contained the Lancers as Longwood unfortunately loses their season opener 16-4. 3 Lancers were able to notch the 4 goals for Longwood. Holly Hill was able to score her first collegiate goal. Riley McDonald was able to strike her first goal of the season. And our Lancer of the game, Emily Kate Smith, scores 2 goals for Longwood and is able to notch an assist for the team. The team starts 0-1 to start the season, but they're looking to bounce back this Saturday, February 24th at Farmville, Virginia at Elizabeth Berger Jackson Field. The home opener will take place against Kennesaw State, who currently sit at 2-1. An exciting matchup as the Lancers look to grab their first win of the season. As always, we wish our Lancers the best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Lancer Recap. I've been your host, Jose Ramos Flores, and I can't wait to see all your beautiful, lovely faces next week. Bye-bye.